Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great day. Well, today as you can see we are going to be starting the orange flowers with the butterfly, and the color I'm using is 3855. This is an 11 count, so I'm using 3 strands of thread. So yeah, so we're just having a day here. This is the 4th attempt that I have made to start this video. Yeah, here we are. Interruptions and things and everything and all. What can I say? So, what's everybody up to? Finally, it's my day off. I thought today would never get here. It just took its sweet, sweet time trying to get here. Because Monday didn't turn out the way I thought it would. I thought it'd be way worse, but no, it was much better. And then Tuesday, it wasn't too bad. It was pretty quiet. Yesterday, when I got there at 2:15, the load, the, groceries or the things that we put away from the truck, had been there for at least an hour and a half. So they had 3/4 of it all put away by the time I even got there. So, yeah. I'm telling you. So, didn't have too much to put away, and it was all done by about 3 o'clock, which was like amazing. So we got all that done, and then it was pretty quiet for the next 2-3 hours, shall we say. Yeah, I was just shocked. And I mean, it never really got terribly, terribly busy at all. So we just did the things we had to do, and the second person left, and I closed up shop and went home. I went to the grocery store yesterday, and I was looking for something that, wouldn't be too hard to fix. And I went to the deli part of the grocery store, and they had turkey pastrami. I have never heard of turkey pastrami. We don't get much of a variety where I live. What can I say? So, yeah, that was quite odd. And it was pretty inexpensive. I think I don't know if I got a half pound. I wasn't paying attention. It was like $3 for each one. So, I don't know if they just needed to get rid of it. So they just put it out. They have meats that are already cut into either half pound or pound, increments that they cut up there. And yeah, it was quite odd. So I got 2 packets of that, and some bread and lettuce and tomato. And last night when I got home, I made myself a sandwich, and all was good with the world. But I'd never seen them carry that turkey pastrami unless somebody had ordered it and they never picked it up, or, whatever. Because sometimes people will order a full, I'll call it a chub of meat, like they're going to have a party or something. And I'll be danged. Yep. And it was nice until about, I don't know, maybe dark-ish. And it was just about dark. So it was about 8:30. It just poured and poured and poured and poured and poured and poured. And it ended up just kind of sprinkling the rest of the evening after it did its big pouring thing. So, I don't know. It was weird. It was kind of thundering earlier, you know, when I was at home, and it was maybe, noon, 1 o'clock. I thought, oh, well, it'll rain. Psst, didn't do a thing until what I just told you. Yeah. So I got nothing, and I looked at the weather, you know, so I could dress accordingly to go to work so I wouldn't freeze to death in shorts. And it said it was supposed to rain off and on all afternoon into the evening. I'm like, okay. Yeah, no, that never transpired. Not until really late. In fact, the boss had to come and fix one of the gas pumps. Her and her husband came. He was doing the fixing, I think. And, yeah, just poured a toad strangling gully washer. So my tomato plants, they were well watered since I watered them before before I went to work, you know, just so I wouldn't forget, because it's been like this, you know, looking real gray and cloudy, and then not do anything. And I wait, you know, to water the plants sometimes until I get home. So, yeah, I thought, well, I'll just be ahead of that. Yep, it just drenched them. So they got a good drink of water today. Or yesterday. Holy cow. Oh, come on, please. Really? Now I don't even know what I did with my scissors. I guess I didn't get them out. Yeah. So. Oh my goodness. And I had some of that turkey pastrami right before I laid down. I usually lay down for about an hour, hour and a half. It depends. Why is this so difficult here? We're changing out the needle. I don't know what that needle's problem is, but I don't like it. Just one, please. Please. Yeah, and I had dreams all during the time I was taking a so-called nap. One point I was feeding a large group of people, and then I had to, you know, got them all fed, and then I had this small child I was supposed to feed, and I was feeding them all spaghetti. And when I went to go, done with you, go away. When I went to go and feed that small child, there was maybe 2 tablespoons of spaghetti, no sauce left, and I'm thinking in my dream, well, what can I feed him? I'm like, okay, just get your coat on and we'll just go get something to eat, you know, either at the store or I don't know. I rattled off someplace that probably ain't even close in my reality. So, yeah, I don't know how that ever came out, but I woke up. I was like, oh my goodness, must have been too much garlic in the pastrami. Garlic always sets me to dreaming. Do you have things that you eat that causes you to have a lot of dreams? Just asking for a friend. Or am I just in a category all of my own? Because it seems like I'll eat one thing or another, and one thing I eat, I don't dream at all. The next time I eat something else with, like I said, garlic is the main thing. Like, I'll eat garlic and I will just dream all night long. So, I got nothing. But I've been that way, like, pretty much my whole life. But I like garlic. It tastes good. Okay, we'll try this side for a while. Just seemed like that needle didn't have an end on it for some reason. I don't know. I don't think it's the canvas. Must have been the needle. It was like dull or sheared off or something. I have no idea. But it was not going through them holes worth a darn. Now we're fine. Oh, goodness. I have no idea what I'll end up stitching on all weekend long. I usually have something that I'm, you know, like stuck on. Don't want to put it down, and I just keep putting thread after thread in it. So, no clue. I did stitch a little bit on that one I started yesterday with the tree and the flowers, and I don't know what to call it. Tree and flower one. We did it yesterday. It didn't have a case-specific name, I don't think. So, yeah, that's about all that I worked on yesterday. I did a little bit more after the video that I made, so didn't make too much progress. Just put in a thread or two, a full thread, you know, the 6 strands into it. My skin is so dry. It doesn't matter how much lotion I put on it. It just feels like it's going to dry up and blow away. So that rain last night really cooled things off. It was about 65 degrees when I got home last night. Yeah, it was an odd day. Odd day. So I don't know if my daughter and I'll be going anywhere today or not, or doing anything. I was going to see if I could talk my daughter into going to Walmart, but not today, on Friday, because I kind of wanted to go down there and pick up a few things, so we'll see if that transpires or not. Then maybe we can all go to lunch, because we have to take the kids, because the Boys and Girls Club is closed until next week. Maybe like next Wednesday or Thursday, something like that. Whenever the kids go back to school, they'll be open again. But they take a little break in the in like the end of school year, before summer actually gets in full swing. And then they take a break at the end of summer. And of course they're gone on Christmas and Thanksgiving and that kind of thing. So they get plenty of boys and girl time. So we'll see. And I think my son-in-law goes back to work. Is it today? I think she said. Today's the 17th, right? Yeah. I think this is when he was supposed to go back to work. And I haven't heard any more about when my daughter is supposed to start work or not. But it's going to be on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, or the days that she requested to work, because that way my son-in-law's there to take care of the kids. So, oh, good Lord. We're having a day here. And then this one's a little longer than the rest. Let's cut it off. My goodness. And, you know, I'm kind of beginning to think that this is not a good or thing. I thought it would be. But, when I put, threads in there, my finger gets stuck, then I get attached to all the threads that are already in there and pull half of them out. Okay, maybe it's just for diamond painting, okay? Or you could put paper clips or whatever you want, you know, in there, but thread is not good because this has kind of a rubber finish, if you will. Thing you can see the dust, maybe, that attaches itself to it, so it doesn't, it's not smooth and shiny and slick. It's more of a rubbery feel. It's weird, but I liked it. I really did. I really wanted it to work out, so we'll just kind of work through it. Oh my goodness, really? Holy cow. Maybe it just wasn't a good day to stitch. Things keep happening. So anyway, I doubt that I'll be going out today anywhere spectacular. It's just not sunshiny and nice, and there's people everywhere. I think they're trying to get in the last of their big vacations before everybody's got to go back to school. Because I don't understand why there's so many people in town. And you know, they're not just from Colorado, you know. They're like everywhere, you know. I've seen California, New Mexico, Illinois, can't think of where else. Oh, Texas, did I say that? And Arizona. Of course, you know, we expect the older people to come, you know, when school gets in session. That always happens. And we always have this big surge right before Labor Day. And then after Labor Day, it's like the first, oh, it's the whole month of October. It just depends when the leaves start to change. Then we got that group and people coming up on the weekends. Oh, yeah, it just goes on and on and on. So, fun times. But you get down there in the dredges of December, and this place becomes about dead as a doornail. We're lucky if we do $500 a day. It's just horrible. Well, we're stitching better. At least I got rid of that needle and I threw it away. It's in the trash now. It was just acting weird. Like it had no point to it at all. Oh, about got that end in there again. You know how this goes. Let's see, what else do I know? I'm not going to make anything trip the light fantastic for dinner, I don't think. I may get some chili out if it decides it's going to be, you know, cooler weather. But short of that, because I'm just not in the mood to cook a roast of any kind, and I'm really totally sick of fried chicken. So, yeah, it'll be amazing to see what I come up with. Who knows? May have to pull a rabbit out of my hat there somewhere. Like I did the red beans and rice. This is why I cook stuff ahead of time. So when it gets cold, or now it's hot, you know, let's have a salad or whatever, but... Oh, come on. Gotta see where I'm at here. I think I got one more. In that little tiny space there. No, two more. I lied. I couldn't tell what the symbol was, and I remembered it was the top of that number. Like, see, there's numbers here, and I stitched, and then I had about that much left, and I couldn't tell what it was. How funny. Alright, guys. Well, I think that is going to be about it today. Thank you for joining me. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.